lovely movement video for you this morning. I was trying to do YouTube live, but it wouldn't load, so I'm going to just record a video instead. All you need is a bit of floor and a tea towel. Okay, we're going to start on the floor. We're going to have our feet hip width apart and our arms out to the side, and we're going to rotate our knees from one side to the other side. Just take your time, keeping some part of your foot on the floor the whole time, and then you're going to drop your knees to one side and reach along the floor with the opposite arm. So you've got this really nice full body yummy stretch. And then you're going to change to the other side. Thank you for Corinne, one of my mentors. She had this movement in her video, so I've been doing it ever since, I think pretty much every day, so thanks Corinne. So just do about 3 of those each side. And then we'll come up to standing. And next, just to warm up, I just want you to get down to the floor, lie on your back and get back up again. Okay? However works for you. So some of you might need a chair, some of you might need to use both hands, get up onto your knees first. So just do what works for you, okay? So I'm going to get back down again. And then get back up again. Well, what I want you to do is I want you to challenge yourselves into maybe relying on a different arm or coming up a slightly different way, like on the left leg instead of the right leg. But just see how you feel and see how you can possibly change the movement each time as well. So some of you may need to roll over and then stand up. So just be aware of what you're doing and seeing if you can change it slightly each time you do that. Okay? So we'll just take a rest. And then what I want you to do, I want you to step forward with a leg, with your right leg, and reach up with your left arm. So a step, just move onto the mat so you can see my feet. A step and reach. So it's not a lunge, it's just a step and reach. Okay? So kind of about 8 on each side. So we're reaching with the opposite arm to the leg, stepping forward. So we're opening up that back hip. A nice long reach for our body. Okay, so 8 of those on each side. And then we're going to come into a sit and reach. So everyone looks different doing this as well. Some people feel more comfortable with something behind them, but if you are okay, then just go into a sit and reach. So essentially you're sitting in a chair, no need to overthink it, and just do a nice big reach. We'll go for 10 of those. Okay. I won't do all of the reps. I'll just speak them to you, and then I'll try again this week with the YouTube live. I must be doing something wrong. So once you've done 10 step and reach, we're going to go back to the step and reach, and again we'll go for 8 on each leg, and then I'll just show you from this side too. What's that? Oh, shouldn't change sides. Left and right. Okay, step forward. So 8 on each side again. Okay, we come back to the sit and reach, and this time we're going to reach with the opposite arm. Okay, so a big long reach with the opposite arm. I think of reaching with your whole torso, so belly button up. So you're still sitting, and you're reaching, but you're just going across your body. Okay, so we're going for 10 of those as well. Rest. So the exercises we've had so far have been a nice hip opener on the floor, a stand and sit and back up again. We've had a hip opener with a step and a reach, and we've done a sit and a reach with 2 different options, arms out front or hands across the body to either side. Okay? Next exercise we're going to do is a multi-directional lunge. But just think of it as a step and a reach, really. So you're just stepping and reaching, and that could be your level, just a wee step, different directions, and reaching with the same arm, or you can throw more of a lunge into it if that's what your body wants to do on the day you're doing the video. Every day might be different, some days you might be a bit stiffer, so just work with what your body wants to do on that day. Okay, so you've got step and lunge, we'll do about 12 of those, and then come to a rest. Okay, and then you can repeat that another couple of times, so 3 sets of 12. It's a good amount for that exercise. Okay, and then I mentioned we need a tea towel. So we need to grab a tea towel, I want you to roll it up really tight, and I just want you to have your hands at the end of the tea towel. Cool, and then all I want you to do is just raise your arms as high as you can, nice and slow, and then back down again. So by pulling on that tea towel, creating some resistance, I feel that all upper back, a little bit of side of back, shoulders and your arms, so it's quite effective. So you can just go for 12 of those, nice and slow. Okay, and again we can play around with having a break and going for, say, 3 sets of 12 of those exercises. Okay, I'm going to do one more thing for today. I'm going to come down to the floor. We're going to set yourself up in what I call tabletop position. So we've got hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, knees hip width apart, so you're representing a table. And the idea of this exercise is you reach nice and long without moving around too much, okay? So you're going to go opposite arm leg reach and back in, which again can be quite challenging for some people, so just keep it nice and small to start with, and then as you gain confidence and body awareness, you can take the movement longer. Okay, so nice opposite arm leg reach, alternate sides, okay, and just have a play with that movement. I'll just show you from side on. Okay, so opposite arm leg reach. So I'm trying to keep my torso nice and still and have nice long reaches. Okay, so again, try three sets of 12 of that exercise as well, and just count the single side as one. Then once we're finished, you can come into child's pose. You can have your knees together, you can have your knees apart. Big reach forward. Try and keep your bum pushed down to your heels. Drop your head and relax, and a big reach forward. If that's not comfortable, then you can have your arms to the side in more of a position like so. And you can either use a pillow for your head or rest your head on the floor. Okay, so different options. And you can just take your time in that pose at the end of the session and just have a nice relax. Okay team, so that's today's wee session. Like I said, I'll try again with YouTube Live this week and turn it into more of a session you can follow with me. But at the moment, just have a go with that one, and I'll see you later in the week. Thank you.